Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTubers. This is Anonymous T. Hope you're having an amazing day today. So today I wanted to react to the TGI Friday show that's on Fox Soul. You know, that, of course, is hosted by Claudia Jordan, Funky DINEVA, and also Al Reynolds. They are talking about Cardi B's, latest court filing of wanting an injunction against Tasha K to remove all the stuff that she still has about Cardi B on various accounts, on various websites, on her app, as well as an NDA for her to stop talking about her altogether. And I found the reactions of everybody involved on this panel very interesting. So Q finally holds Tasha K accountable. Finally, I agree with you on this, because I was waiting, and essentially what Funky DINEVA said was that Tasha K should have took everything down at the first cease and desist letter. And he doesn't know if it was pride or if it was ego, but basically she didn't want to back down. She didn't want to give in. And there is too much stress and drama and emotional turmoil that is involved when you are in court, when you are dealing with lawsuits. And then Funky DINEVA referenced how Sheree Whitfield from Real Housewives of Atlanta sued him, how Chris Stokes, who was the former manager of B2K, sued him because I guess at the time, when Funky DINEVA was discussing him and the alleged molestation stuff, Chris Stokes was trying to get back out there, was trying to, I guess, make more boy bands, and he had sued Funky DINEVA because he felt that his reporting on him about those alleged molestation things that took place allegedly, that was impacting and hurting his brand. However, the case ended up getting dismissed. And then Funky DINEVA also referenced that he'd been sued by some other people. I thought he was going to mention the YouTube blogger like Michelle Atielian, but he kind of didn't say her name. So I was waiting for that. But basically to say nobody wants to pay a $4 million judgment. And, he said for him, he should have, not did what he did. But I found that to be funny. You're telling Tasha not to, that she should have, not ignored the cease and desist. But then when you were referencing your cases, you said that you ignored your cease and desist, which is why you ended up in court in the first place. And then Funky DINEVA also mentioned that, he's friends with the editor from Bossip, the gossip website, bossip.com. And basically, at that point in time, whoever he's friends with there, that they told him that whenever they receive something from legal, on behalf of a celebrity or whoever they're discussing, they immediately take whatever story or whatever on their page down. They don't want to go back and forth. They don't want to fight it, because a lot of these people don't have the money to be in court, for years and years or however long to fight all these battles with these celebrities. People just don't have it. I'm sorry. They do not. So, and so then Claudia Jordan had a very interesting comment. And see, this is what I don't like. So what happened was, they'd been going hard in the paint on Tasha K. And Tasha K, as a result, was coming for Fox Soul, was saying all this other stuff. And now all of a sudden, Claudia Jordan says that her and Tasha K had a conversation, and she's not going to repeat the conversation, but that Tasha K told her, quote, wait and see. But here's my issue. Number one, Claudia Jordan, did you say anything that is going to make you look bad? Because Tasha K records people. She records every conversation. Number one. And number two, how long are we going to wait and see for this alleged conspiracy that Tasha K is talking about? What truth is Tasha K talking about that's going to come out? Because every time an article comes out, it is something bad against her. So what are we waiting for? We've been waiting for nearly 4 years, and still everything has gone the opposite of Tasha K's way. So what are we waiting and seeing about exactly? And so then Al Reynolds, he had spoke on it because he felt at first, that, maybe this was just for show. Maybe Cardi B was trying to make an example out of Tasha K for this initial lawsuit. But Now he sees that essentially Cardi B's out for blood. She's out to take everything from Tasha K because Tasha K won't stop. But the other caveat to that is the one thing that they're leaving out is the continued gaslighting that Tasha K does on social media, the continued jabs that Tasha K makes on these lives, on her posts on Instagram, on her posts on Twitter, little jabs that she calls into some of these shows about and tries to, get a dig in, a sub at Cardi B or what have you. And this has been going on the entire time. And it's like she hasn't learned her lesson. And then on top of that, you admitted in court that you're going to continue doing this until somebody tells you to stop. Even after the fact that, there's a $4 million judgment you have to pay. Like, it's weird. And so then I think Claudia Jordan or somebody was mentioning about some insurance that YouTubers have that could protect them for certain things. But I think that's something that you get involved with when legal gets involved with. I don't think YouTubers, to my knowledge, are just out here having that type of protection until it's necessary. And basically, Al Reynolds was shouting out a particular company that I will look into to see, what he's discussing in terms of who he knows and what services that company provides. But finally, Funky DINEVA actually says something, to where he's holding his friend accountable. And this probably is why she didn't, take anything seriously, because Funky DINEVA didn't take anything seriously when this happened to him. But the other thing that they said, Al Reynolds brought up it as a good point. He said, which we all know, Cardi B's pockets are deep. And this isn't, this is now personal for her. So she can keep Tasha K tied up in the court for years and years and years to come. And, Tasha K messed with the wrong one. She truly messed with the wrong one, because Cardi B is not going to stop until Tasha K stops trying to make money off of her name, and Tasha K stops discussing her, and Tasha K stops trying to re-upload these videos on different platforms to still trying to make money off of it. And, of course, paying Cardi B and her attorneys. So, I don't know, at this point, if it's ego, if it's pride, or what it is. But I know for me, if you get a cease and desist, why not just stop? Why not just immediately stop discussing it and take everything down? It is not worth owing somebody $4 million for something you had multiple warnings about before it even got into the courthouse. So that is all the thoughts that I have on that. Please let me know what you guys think of this segment. I am curious now to find out what that conversation was about with Claudia Jordan and Tasha K, because Claudia Jordan said nothing in this segment about this latest development other than that she was allowed to reveal from Tasha K, wait and see. But we've been waiting and seeing for nearly 4 years now. And everything that we've been waiting and seeing has been in Cardi B's favor. So what are we waiting and seeing? What is the smoking gun? Because allegedly these transcripts are coming out, and some are coming out or are already out, that basically coincides with everything that Sylvia, Choke No Joke, and Mr. Dennis Byron said in their coverage of the trial. So again, like I said, this all could have been avoided. We didn't even have to get here. But again, I think the other side of it too, like I said in a previous video, Tasha K loves the attention. She loves that she's in all these publications. She loves that all these people are talking about her, even if it's at the expense of her reputation and credibility being completely and utterly done as far as celebrity news and gossip goes. So there's that. Let me know your guys' thoughts. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I will talk to you guys again very soon.